Man, this shit got me so stressed out, yo. I promise y'all, we are one episode in for season 8, the final season of the shot, and I'm fucking stressed already. Already, man. I woke right up and turned this shit on, and this shit got me so stressed out. I'm watching it again right now. Like y'all, it's like they know how to keep shit going. They know how to end on cliffhangers. They know how to keep you invested, but y'all also know how to piss me off, man. Like this was a solid opener, but there's shit going on in here where I'm just like, what what is this writing, man? Like, listen, who the fuck am I to judge? You know, like, oh yeah, I'm a writer, but it's like I ain't done nothing like this, nothing of this caliber. So it's like, who am I to judge? But I feel like that's a part of reviewing shit, man. That's a part of what I do now. And all right, so like we open with the Gangsta's Paradise montage, and obviously it's gonna be spoilers, man. I just thought about it now. I was like, am I gonna spoil anything? Am I not? Yeah, it's gonna be spoilers. It's gonna be spoilers. I'm gonna type that in when I'm done this video. But it's like, all right, man, like Shad and Trig are locked up. And obviously some time has passed because baby Jada's like, I don't know, she looks like she's like not quite 1 year old, and Emmett's son is living with them. First the fuck of all, the Boys in the Hood reference is cool, but I don't. God damn, y'all niggas are stressing me out. Pastor Zeke died. Like, and I'm just like, that was out of nowhere. That was that shit reminded me of season 3. They start off with a funeral. Now I had this shit spoiled on TikTok for me. Some asshole out there put it out there and was just like, oh well, there's a funeral on the shot. No spoiler alert, caption, no nothing. I'm like, damn, the shit just dropped last night and they already putting fucking spoilers out there. So I knew Pastor Zeke had died. But they got Charles, the hobo, like they got Charles, doing his eulogy at his funeral. And Papa's there, and Kenya's there, and Pastor Zeke's wife's there, and the mistress is just grieving on some Lil Kim at Biggie's funeral shit. And you find out when Nuck is talking to Bakari that Nuck killed him. And Nuck is just like, yeah, he was going to start talking to the feds. And I'm like, that sounds a lot like the excuse Duda had when he killed Brandon. And I'm just like, all right, whatever, man. I don't know if the actor just was working on something else, but y'all just killed him off. I didn't really give a fuck about his character, but the moment I start to kind of warm up to him when he's working things out with Kenya's mom, I'm like, all right, like I like this little dynamic with them. They're working things out and they're taking baby steps. Like, they're taking things slow. That's cool. But then y'all killed him off, man. Damien's off the show. Now, Damien is a dickhead of a character for sure. He's troublesome. He does some really dumb shit throughout the course of his stay on the show, but then Pastor Charles is talking to Carucci's character, and they used to fuck around apparently, and he's just like, I'm sorry about you and Damien. She's like, yeah, he had to go back into rehab. I was nothing but a distraction for him. That was lazy as shit. That's a lazy fucking way of writing Damien off the show, man. I just don't understand some of the choices made here, man. You got Tiff. Nuck don't live with Tiff, but Tiff and Nuck finally hooked up, and he's talking to Tiff's mom all crazy, like, you don't even live here. Tiff ain't drawing the line on that shit. Papa asked Tiff, ask your man if he killed Pastor Zeke, and she's just like, what? And he's like, yo, do you trust him? And she kind of was hesitant to answer, so she's on the fence about Nuck, but you laid up under this nigga fucking him. Like, I just don't understand, man. Emmett's son, Devontae, the mom dropped him off with that whole Boys in the Hood reference. It was like Trey getting dropped off to his dad's, like almost an exact replica scene of Trey getting dropped off to his dad's. So, like, I get her dropping him off. Yo, you need to be with your dad for however long. But then he was getting into fights and shit, and he was just disrespected. Like, and that's the young boy from The Deliverance that was spider crawling on the wall and shit. Like, this shit, man, there's a lot going on, man. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I had like a Tyler Perry movie moment. I was like, ooh, because Darnell called Wendy Raquel Robinson's character, he called her Jada while they were laying in bed, because she was just like, I know why you don't want to go back to the house and why we staying with Emmett, and I know that the place reminds you of Jada and you really haven't grieved her. Yo, trust me, I've been there before. And he's just like, Jada, stop pressuring me. I was like, ooh. I was like, God damn. But she said she'd been there before when she lost her husband, so she understood, but she got out of bed calmly and she left. Bakari and Lene. Can we give Lene a good send off? Like, I don't want nothing to happen to her. I feel like Lene is she is underwritten, but she is one of the most like thorough stand 10 toes down on shit characters, man. Lene be checking the shit out of Bakari, yo, and she be giving him all the reality checks that he need, and he don't like it. They have a really good scene together where Bakari, like that actor, I think his name is Ahmad Ferguson. He has spurts in this series where his acting is really fucking solid, man. And I couldn't stand Bakari when he was first introduced in, I think, season 3. Yeah, towards the end of season 3. But you know, they've got moments. His book came out and nobody showed up, but who was right by his side? It was Lene. It's like Bakari really need to get out the fucking streets and just be with that girl, like that girl that has his best interests at heart. Like, I feel like he completely takes her for granted and shit. Jake, you know, Jake was on the phone with Trig and he's like, "Yo, don't let Reg into the house, man. This girl kicked him out." And Reg was, you know, I thought it was going to be somewhere later on in the season where Reg is sitting in that pool, and I was saying it was a callback to season 1, but you know, Jake walks up to the house and Reg is having a big ass party at the crib. Jake pulls a gun out on him, and then there's 2 guns pointed at Jake's head. After that, it's the chick that was the shooter, but she was just playing video games and shit. It's her and the dude that used to work for Nuck, and they both got guns to Jake's head. And Reg is just like, "You gonna kill me?" And Jake's like, "I will if I have to." And he's like, "Well, do it then." And then the shit just ends. But they're like, I don't know, man. It's a solid opener. Could have been a lot better. I feel like it's very jam packed for you know, for episode 1 of a final season, man. And you know, it's new characters in here. Keith, what's his name? Jackie Long from ATL. Keith's character has a girlfriend who is basically Reg's supplier. You know, she's like a nurse, and she gets him all of these drugs and shit that are expired at the job. And Keith's like, "Yo, I don't want you taking this nigga's money. You doing illegal shit and this, that, and other." She's like, "Yo, I gotta do what I do to support my mom." And here we go with these side stories, man. And I feel like aren't gonna go anywhere with these new characters. I don't know. But it's like somebody on TikTok said, man, in my comments, and they were absolutely right. They said that, excuse me, they said that they should be trying to wrap things up with the I don't remember if this was TikTok or Instagram, but shout out to whoever it was. They said that they should be trying to wrap things up full circle with the characters we already got, as opposed to introducing all these new ones. So I don't know, man. It's a lot of intertwined storylines out of fucking nowhere. Like, I don't know. It's hard to rate episodes, man. It is. So I don't know what I would rate this. This shit just got me stressed out, man. I'm super fucking tired, and I just woke up. Now I'm up. Now I gotta dissect all of the shit that was really good in here, and I gotta dissect all of the shit that was just the shy, man. Y'all know what to do to keep me glued, because even through my frustration, I still want to know what's going to happen.